Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Voices in the Attic podcast. Today, it is just Red and I again. Yeah, this is our second episode. How you doing, Red?
Second episode. Let's go, baby. In it, we're smacking titties. We're loving men. Okay. What's up, guys? As you heard him, I'm doing pretty good today. Still in pain, which I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a bit. But, yeah. How are you doing, Dink? How are you doing?
I'm just ready for next week, man.
That's fair. Next week's going to be fun.
Next
Again,
week's
another
gonna be
thing.
a
We got to talk
blast.
about that. Let's start with that. So next week, October 7th, I'll be heading down to Utah to actually see Dink, to go to a wedding, McKay's wedding, who is also part of the lads, which we might be able to talk about. We haven't talked too much about the lads, but we've been planning this for a little bit. I mean, how did it go down? Was it, I forget, didn't McKay just be like, why don't you invite Red, or did you mention it? How'd that go down?
So, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, and I thought it'd be a pretty good opportunity to have you come up and spend some time up here, meet the homies and everything, and
Yeah.
get out of the hellhole that is Phoenix.
Dude, it's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Fall just started and it's still hot. So, I mean,
And fall just started here, and it's not hot.
woo!
It's
I love
probably-
that. I love that.
I don't think it's hit above 75 degrees for the past week up here.
Nice. It has gotten in the triple digits in this past week. So,
Yep. So it's gonna be great while you come up here.
yeah. I mean, we've had cooler days down here, but yeah. But that'll be fun. It's going to be my first plane ride in 5 years. It was a cheap ticket too. It was pretty cheap.
It's gonna be great.
Pretty
Dude.
cheap. Yeah, I'm like, I have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn, because my flight, I have to catch it by 6:30, so I gotta leave by 4.
Jesus. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Red flies in here into Salt Lake on Thursday, October 8th, 9th?
Thursday,
7th.
October 7th,
October
Yep.
7th he flies
and I'll
in.
be there till the 12th.
And he'll be staying with me up here, and he'll be staying until the 12th. And hopefully,
Yeah.
we've got some shit that we plan to do out here. We plan to do a couple things out here.
Maybe an episode of the podcast. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. But
That's gonna be interesting. I don't know how we're gonna go about that. Shouldn't be too hard. Just get a mic. We'll both sit in front of it.
yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fucking weird. I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Well, damn. All right,
Just
bet.
if he dies while I'm out there, just know, don't use this as evidence because I am just joking. Just kidding. I am just joking. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Actually, I do like smashing flies because I fucking hate flies. But nonetheless, do not use this as evidence, FBI. I'm innocent. Just to let you know, we're good friends. We're good friends. Yeah, that's. I just want to get that out there. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's the first time. First of all, it's gonna be cooler. Second of all, first time being on a flight. Third of all,
You get to meet
we'll
the
be
homies.
going to the amusement park. I get to meet the homies. That should have been my first, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, we're gonna have a cookout, and I can't eat shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and explain why you can't eat shit right now?
Yeah, this is a good reason why I can't eat shit right now.
Because you just...
So I can eat, but I'm stuck to a bland diet. So, long story short, to start it off, I was in the ER. And that's it. Yeah, I was in the ER because I have colitis. There's an infection in my colon. But if you want to hear the whole story, I was at work, right? And the week before, I was having a little bit of stomach pain. I pushed it out oh, it's nothing, fuck it. And I eat a lot of spicy foods, and usually that stomach pain would happen. or abdominal pain, abdomen,
Abdominal.
my abdominal pain. Sorry, I'm just dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
That would shut the fuck. that would show up when I had spicy things like Takis and turbo, like just mainly spicy chips, especially. And I would have like I would put like hot sauce and shit a lot, because I'm really big on spicy foods. And dude, I was at work, right? And I was like, okay, I got myself a sandwich from Starbucks, some fruit, and I was like, man, I want something really sweet because I'm feeling like it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get a brownie. So I did that. I got a brownie, a sandwich from Starbucks. I got the double smoked bacon, which is like one of the best ones. And then I got the fucking, I got little like grapes, a little thing of grapes. I couldn't think of the word grapes. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I am just really dumb. But nonetheless, that's all I had at work. That's all I had ate at work. In the morning, I had some cereal. But it was like 7 o'clock. I was about to get out. I had an hour and a half left of my shift. I was closing, so my pre-closer, I won't disclose her name, but she was pre-closing. She left at 8. I left at 8:30. So I went up to the restroom because I was having pains like on my lower abdomen. I was like, okay, that's weird. Maybe I just have to go to the restroom. So I went to the restroom, and as I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, kind of constipated. Where the shit at? You know what I mean? And to be honest, I didn't even see this coming. And that shit just started hurting out of nowhere. I was like, wow, this hurts. Wow, this hurts. Wow, this really fucking hurts. Like, it got bad. Like, I couldn't even go. It just got really bad to the point where I got up and I was like, okay, maybe I could just fucking walk it off, chill in the break room for a second. But no, I could barely walk. That shit hurt. Like, it got bad to where I was like, hey, I gotta go. I didn't even tell the manager. I just told her. I was like, no, I'm out. I gotta go. Gotta go to the ER. So I did. I came home, and I was like, oh my God. Don't mind that sneezing. It was the demon I keep in the background. But nonetheless, I got home, and Ari was like, maybe I give you some like ibuprofen. I was like, maybe I can have like an ice pack. I'm like, maybe it's hemorrhoids. And I'm like, no, it's too painful. So after a little bit, the pain started getting worse and worse, and we ended up taking me to the ER. So I was going to the ER. I was like, okay, first time going to the ER in like forever, right? And so we get to the ER. This was Monday. It was already like 7:30, I believe. We were on the way to the ER. We went to one like urgent care because we're like, we don't want to wait too long in an actual ER. Plus, it would be cheaper because we don't know what it is. So, and plus, we didn't know if our insurance had covered it or not, or if my insurance had expired. Completely different subject, but nonetheless, we went to an urgent care. They told us, hey, if you want to do a screening for like your symptoms, they were like, okay, go to this standalone ER, this urgent care, this Banner Health one, and they were like, okay, go to that one. And I was like, okay, so we went. We got signed in. We only waited like 15 minutes, right? And I go in. The pain's still there. It's not as bad as it was before, but it was still pretty bad. They get me hooked up on like an IV after calling me in and all that, asking me a bunch of questions. Asking me if I have religious standards or whatever the fuck, like, religious beliefs that cause me to not want something. I don't know. Something weird, but, I'm not religious, so it didn't matter. They put an IV in me, and I am not good with IVs, right? That shit sucked. Felt a little dizzy after that because my body does not like needles. But they gave me a bunch of meds through that. I felt really cold because of the liquids going into my veins. I was like, man, I am really cold. They gave me a warm... Dude, they gave me a blanket, and this shit was warm. You can ask Ari. This shit was so warm. Like, I felt like I was being cradled. It was so
Trust
warm.
me,
They just got out of the dryer.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so warm. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was having an asthma attack one time, and I got sent to the ER, and yeah, I was like maybe 8 years old. And the lady's like, "Oh, we got these special blankets. I'll go get them from the fridge." And I was like, "The fridge? What do you keep fucking blankets in the fridge for?" And she comes back and she lays it on me, and it's all warm and shit. I was like, "Oh, that's not a fridge at all."
Weird.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, it was nice. I was laying there. We were there until like, what, 2 a.m? It was fucking ridiculous. I mean, I understand there's other patients, but I was just like, damn, it sucks. I'm not gonna complain, but it sucks. And I was chilling. I peed lying down. Like, Ari was in the room, and fucking I was lying down. They gave me a bottle. They're like, "Hey, piss into this. If you have to go, go. And once you're done, put it up here and press this little button, and we'll come." So I lied down. Ari was in the room still. She was like sitting on the chair next to the bed I was in. And, oh my God, that was loud. And I just kind of lied down and pissed into the bottle. And the lady came in when I was done. And she was like, "Wow, you peed with her in there? I've been married to my husband for like 20 years and we can hardly go to the restroom with each other in the same room." I'm like, it's kind of weird, but okay.
What the fuck?
I'm like, okay. But nonetheless, they gave a bunch of shit. I did a CAT scan. They gave me saline. Felt like I pissed myself. It was really weird. You know, this goes through the mic. I just dead stared Ari right now. She's trying to like fix the lights, so that's what the fucking flipping is. And I was just like, this goes through the mic, and I just dead stared her. And she looked like
the dead silence, dude. That killed me.
It's fucking great. But yeah, it turns out they're like, "Oh yeah, you have colitis. You have your shit's fucked up. It's irritated. You're why it irritated though? It's angry, man. Your colon's angry." And then, yeah, they're like, "Here, medication." We waited a little bit. It was 2:00 in the morning. Took us home. We went to CVS. And then, damn it. Yeah, we went to CVS and they were like, "Okay, your insurance doesn't cover it." I'm like, "Okay, that sucks, but okay." And then we went to a Walgreens because they were like, "Okay, Walgreens covers it, but they're closed." So I had to wait till the morning to get my meds. So I was in pain all night. And then the next day, I had a job interview. So I went to this job interview in pain. And you know about it. I'm not really just going to disclose all of that, but you know about all that. I went to the job interview. I believe I nailed it. I feel like I did. But yeah, I have to wait to get closure on that. So, and while I was at the job interview, Ari took all my information, all that, to the pharmacy at Walgreens to get it all settled. And then it took them because they're busy, I guess. It took them not the end of the day. I had to wait until 10:00 the next morning to get my meds. So like 2 days after.
Bruh.
So I got my meds now, and they don't like do much. I'm still in pain, like whatever. Like they're helping, but it's kind of like whatever. The pain meds kind of help, but pain's still there. But it's not as bad. I just need to watch what I eat. I had potato soup. I was like, okay, this is bland enough, right? No, it wasn't. Really fucked me up. I gotta be honest. I think it might have been the onions in there, the little cooked onions in it. So I think that's one thing that may or may not have caused it. But yeah, so that's the story of why I am gonna be limited to what I can eat out there, and but it's gonna be a week until. So I'll probably be a little better then. But until then, I'm kind of like stuck to fucking Ritz crackers, saltine crackers, bananas, Jello, fucking the plainest soup I can find. You know what I mean? It sucks, but it'll go away.
I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you over this whole thing.
How?
Not only do you wait until the week before you're supposed to come out here to a new state and, you know, fucking hang out with me and everything, but you so for those of you who don't know, we obviously have the lads Discord server, and all the lads plus our head admin Rivy, we have a secret text channel in that server called Sacred Text. And I'm laying in bed Monday night, you know, about to go to sleep, and all of a sudden my phone lights up and I hear a Discord notification on my phone, and I look at it and it's a message from Red saying, "I'm in the ER, boys, wish me luck." So I'm like, "Oh fuck. What did Red do? What did Red fucking get himself into?" So he starts explaining it, and he lays it out on the line. He's just like, I got this and this and this and this and this and this happened and this happened. And I was like, well, keep us informed. And he said, all right, I will. Not a single fucking message from you or Ari until almost fucking noon the next morning.
Well, yeah, our phones died. And we didn't have them charged up till the next day. We went home and went to
sleep.
sleep.
Do you realize how bad I was freaking out?
Hey, man, look,
I was like,
our phones died. We got home at 2 a.m.
I was like, dude, this motherfucker.
Or no, 3. I mean, I could have been. But I'm here.
I was like, dude, this motherfucker dead. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, no, we good. We good.
Because Ari wasn't on Instagram. Fucking, you weren't. And I was trying to get. I wasn't trying to get a hold of you because fucking I was tripping. But I was like, shit, this motherfucker dead. I'm gonna have to cancel my vacation. But now you all right. So.
Yeah, we good. We good. I'm limited, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, fucking, fuck, dude. Both of our phones died while we were at the ER, so it sucked because we couldn't do shit. I wanted to update everyone, but our phones were still dead by the time we got home, so we put them on the charger, went to bed. And we woke up pretty late the next day because fucking, and plus I did text you. It wasn't noon the next day. It was actually at 9:30 the next day for me, at least. It was 10:30 for you.
That's almost noon, motherfucker. That's an hour and a half away. So,
but
enough.
still, it was after I woke up and went to the interview, and I texted you like, "Hey, I'm at the interview, doing better." But yeah.
Still, fuck you for getting sick.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker.
All right, I'm gonna take your fucking colon and eat it.
Why?
I'm gonna do that
jealous
shit.
that I have a working one that doesn't fucking freak out?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, that's that story. So it kind of sucks.
So, as most of you may know, Red and I are in a group called Lads.
True. Yo, Pog to the lads. Let's go.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
All right, my bad.
So, Lads was kind of, I don't know what that voice crack was. Lads was a group idea that we had. So there are 4 original ones, 3 that are actually still in the Lads to this day. And so far we've added 3 to 4 other members depending on who you ask.
What do you mean? No. Okay, so pretty much. Right now, present time, the lads consist of me, Dink, Luther, Gary, McKay, Eli, and Charlie, or CO2, however you see it.
Yeah.
And it consists of all of us. Originally, it was me, Dink, Luther, and Adam. Now, a lot of you guys probably don't know Adam because he hasn't been in a majority of the videos anymore. He was in like the first
3?
3 videos. Yeah, I think.
I think so.
But what ended up happening is Adam kind of just, I want to call it not a hiatus, just kind of, he just disappeared. He disappeared.
He just left.
He'd be online. He left. He just ignored us. Left I can't talk. Left us on red.
Quite literally left us on red.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, so he's not part of the lads anymore. We had to put it together, be like, all right, he's not trying. So we're just, it's gonna be us 3. So it's me, Dink, and Luther. So we're like, okay, we want more people, and we ended up getting who came in after.
Hold on. No. Before we kicked Adam, we brought Charlie in. Because
yes,
Charlie,
I remember.
Charlie was a mutual friend of Luther. Because I guess they hang out in furry.
They hung out in furry chats. Okay, that's what. Just say it, all right. Just say it.
I did. But yeah,
they both hung out in furry discords, and Luther brought fucking Charlie in, and Charlie doesn't seem the type, but apparently he hangs out in furry discords.
And
he's a friend of mine, and that's fine.
Charlie saw that I had uploaded an Escape from Tarkov video on my YouTube channel, and we kind of just clicked off that because Charlie played Tarkov back in those times, and we just kind of started talking from there, and we saw that Charlie had a channel, and I watched some of his stuff, and I was like, hey, this guy's actually pretty funny. So, we just decided to bring him into the lads.
Yes.
And then we kicked Adam.
Yeah.
So now
that was after that, I remember.
So now at this point, there's 4 again. We're down from 5. We're at 4 again. It's myself, Red, Luther, and Charlie. And then I go to my boys, McKay and Eli, who in the last episode I talked about, we have a little group together called the Basement Trolls. And I was like, hey, do you guys want to join the lads? And they were like, yeah, as long as Red's okay with it. So I went to Red and I'm like, hey, are you cool with these dudes joining? He's like, yeah. So, and then we brought McKay and Eli on.
Yeah, and I've talked to Eli, and I've played with Eli before. I've talked to Eli. McKay, I hadn't had much to it. The first time ever playing with or talking to McKay was, I believe, well, I talked to McKay one time when you brought McKay into a chat.
Right.
And it wasn't official yet. And then we played PUBG. And I was like, okay. And then that's when we were like, okay, you're an official lad. We were already like, okay, he's already in, but that was when it was like, okay, we talk to each other now. We've established a good, and we were like, it just feels right because we were all playing the game. We all had fun. And with Charlie though, I think the first time I talked to Charlie was actually because you had talked to Charlie. Everyone else talked to Charlie, but the first time I did was actually in our Cards Against Humanity video.
Was that really the first time?
Yeah. I watched his videos because you showed me, and I had texted him in chats, but never actually done anything with him.
We forgot to talk about that because at the time of the Cards Against Humanity video, he actually wasn't in the lads yet. We actually hadn't invited him and had him join. He was just somebody who was just chilling around.
He was like we used to call it. I don't know if we have those roles now because it's kind of pointless in my opinion. Yeah. Which we have it, but not a lot of people. The people that do have the role don't even come into the chat. Honorary lads, which is pretty much just really close people that if the lads are missing, they come in and they do make videos with us. They help out and good friends of the lads pretty much. Which that's what he was. And then we were like, okay, what if we moved Charlie in? And then at one point we wanted him to edit one of our videos, which ended up it came out really later than we thought. The Rainbow Six Siege video that he edited. It was you and him on that one. And he did pretty good. Which is why I'm like, yeah, perfect.
Okay, loud ass fucking car outside. That's cool. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we get it. Fucking small dick over there. Anyway.
Scuffed as fuck episode.
But yeah, and then me and you knew Gary from, I think we played Among Us with him one time back during the Among Us saga.
About Gary. So, you know, if you know Fitz and the Misfits, Swagger Souls, all them, the Fitz had a Discord channel or Discord server, and he still has it, obviously. I'm just not in it anymore. And this is when Among Us blew the fuck up, and everyone was playing Among Us. So I was playing Among Us, and we're like, okay. Dink was there. We had a few other people there. We wanted a lot of people. So I was going around voice chats in the Fizz Discord asking if people wanted to play Among Us. And Gary just happened to be one of those people. And he came in. We did an 8-hour session of Among Us. 8 hours.
8 fucking
8 hours. I had 8 hours of Among Us footage, and I didn't use shit. I didn't use any of it. None of that shit went on my channel or anywhere. But it was fun. We got to meet a lot of people. We cycled through a lot of people, but there was a few people that stayed. One of them being Gary, and that shit was just that was a good day. That was a fun day. That was the one time I was like, okay, I had actual fun time on Among Us.
And so
there's a lot of fighting too. That was great.
But yeah, Gary joined all of our like Discord servers and stuff, and I followed him on Instagram, and he followed me, and I think he followed Red as well.
Yeah.
And we just kind of, you know, chilled out. It was a while before we decided to actually like get him into the lads, because I was actually getting pretty close with the kid, because I kept telling him I was gonna buy a T-shirt from him, and I never did because I'm a piece of shit.
Dude, look, they were pretty pricey. I'll give him like, come on. Wait, what are we supposed to do? Okay, yeah, Gary had a.
They were good looking shirts though. They were good looking shirts.
They were good shirts.
And he'd post stories of his details. I was like, yo, these are sick. Are you gonna like make them into a hoodie? And he's like, well, for you, I will. And I was like, bet, fucking do it. I'll buy one if you do. And I just never did.
Yeah, they came up to like $100 and something. I was just like, yeah, I don't have that.
So I do kind of feel bad for always telling him that I was gonna buy a shirt and then never doing it. But
yeah, hey, he's here now. We're all here.
It was getting to a point where I think he was going through something, and he was like really sad and shit. And I was like, Red, you want to fucking get Gary and the lads? And Red's like, yeah, do it. So we invited Gary to the lads, and bam.
Yeah, you were like, oh, he's sad. Let's make him commit to something. But it was really like, it was more so you were like, okay, you want to play with, you, me, and Gary play, what was it? What the fuck did we play? Did we play Apex? Warzone, yes. We played Warzone with Gary, and then we would play a lot. It was me, you, and Gary playing a lot, actually.
Yeah, we played quite a bit.
It was in season 3, I believe. I have
no idea.
Because it wasn't last season. It wasn't this season. It was season 3 of Cold War. So it wasn't too long ago, but it was definitely it's been a bit. But we would play a lot, and we're like, okay. So we started recording videos and shit, and we're like, Gary, hop into the lads. Be the lad you were meant to be. And he was like, yeah. So there's more to that, but I just obviously I can't remember everything. But yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Adam.
Yeah, fuck you, Adam. Genuinely fuck.
Genuinely, dude. Like, oh my god.
Dude, the Fitz Discord server actually like left a sour taste in my mouth because of that shit.
Really fucking did.
Like,
really fucking did.
Didn't you meet Adam? Because I didn't know Adam before Red introduced us. So
yeah, the funny thing is that I met Adam not too long after I met you. Like maybe a few weeks after I met you.
Seriously?
So it was a while. Yeah, I knew Adam for a while.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was strange because Red like invited us to this random Discord server that he had, and it was me. It was the four of us. It was Red, myself, Luther, and Adam.
Okay.
And
I wanna explain the begin. Can I explain the beginning?
Go for it.
Okay. So pretty much, I was chilling in the Fitz Discord with Adam. Right. There was a few other people there, but they were irrelevant. Fucking just chilling there, high as shit,
And to add
listening
something,
to music.
and to add something before we actually get into the story, I don't know if you were going to mention this. Adam has a pretty decent following on YouTube.
Yes, he does. He had, not anymore. Did he delete all his shit?
I don't know. I don't think so. He just doesn't upload anymore.
He lost subs. He also deleted some of his videos. He deleted his good music.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, like that shit was good. But nonetheless, me and Adam chilling back in like the beginning of 2021, right? I think, yeah. So it was like it just turned January, and me and Adam were like, you know what? Let's do something. Let's do a project together because we both do YouTube. And we don't know what it was. They were like, let's just collab. And one thing after another, we started talking about it. Let's like started thinking about groups and like different videos we can do. And then we're like, wait, why don't we just make a group channel? Like, then we thought about like, who the fuck would we make a group channel with? And I was like, dude, I know the perfect person. Because originally, I was just going to be like, okay, you, me, and Adam, right? I was just like, we could just get a trio in, and I know a guy. And he's pretty darn cool. And Adam was like, perfect. We should make like a channel and get him in. So we were brainstorming and shit like that. And then me and Adam made the Discord server a few weeks later after we did some brainstorming, finally getting down to, yeah, we want to make a group channel. And we hadn't thought of the name yet. We had no fucking idea. What was the Lads Discord channel called before it was Lads? Do you remember?
I think you called it like Ass Pirate or something. I don't fucking remember, dude. It was something to do with ass. I can't remember.
No, it was Booty Burglars. Was it?
Booty Burglars, that's right.
Yeah.
Ass Pirates, close enough, so. Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was. But okay, I invited Dink. And I was like, oh, me and Adam were talking. We're like, what if we got a fourth? Because, pretty good, right? Another person. That'd be cool. And I was like, okay, I know a person. I asked him if he knew anyone. He was like, no. Okay, that's fair. So I was thinking, I did some thinking, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Luther. So I asked Luther about it, and he's like, fuck it. So I sent him an invite, and then I was like, okay, you guys want to be part of a group channel? And pretty easily, you both kind of agreed. And it had been, I had just started talking to Luther at like the end of 2020. It was like I knew Luther for a few months before the Lads had begun. But I was like, he's cool. I play games with him, talk to him a lot. Pretty cool. So I brought him in. I brought you in. I knew you for a while, obviously. And it ended up getting to us being in group chat, trying to brainstorm what the fuck we were going to call this channel, right?
Yeah.
And we had a lot of ideas. What were a lot? Do you remember any ideas that we had before?
So the only one
the
only one that I actually remember was the one that brought on the Lads. Because I said, why don't we do the boys? Because we're all a bunch of boys. And so I said, let's do the boys. And then we looked it up on YouTube because, you got to make sure that you don't steal anybody else's name, right? And we looked up the boys, and it was a channel that had like 4 million subs or something like that.
So we're like, damn, it's
so
too much. We can't.
So we couldn't do that. And I was like, I opened the thesaurus in my head. I was like, what's another?
Wait. Before you get to this.
Yeah.
I remember sitting down when you said the boys, and I looked up the Lads. Actually, no, I just looked up Lads. And I was like, okay, I don't see anything. The Lads. And you were like, I remember mentioning it, and you were like, let's do the Lads. I was like, no. What if we? And then it took me like a bit because my brain was slow, but I was like, what if we just did Lads? like this. And then I opened up a text generator and fucking, and then I fucking did a fucking gray background. Remember the original Lads logo? It was a bunch of different colored letters.
Yeah. Do you remember the original
that's what I did. I was like,
that I made for it?
Yeah. I was like, what if we just did this? What if we just did this? And you were like, yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then I slapped it in Adobe, and I was like, what if we just? It took us actually like a month before we got the original, like fucking the new white lettering on black background.
Yeah.
And it was in fucking, I can't remember the font we chose, because I was going through Adobe and I had chose that font, and I was like, man, this looks really good. Simplistic, cool, works with our intro.
The font's called Cambria.
Cambria, yes.
Yeah. The only reason I remember that is because I've got a friend named Cambria. So.
Oh my god. But yeah,
you'll actually meet her when you come out here too. So.
Sick.
Yeah,
nice.
She's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but I just remember you were like, yeah, I like it. It's simple. At first I was like, okay, it looks dumb, but it like, I don't know, I like it. It looks very Lads, with a period, of course, because yeah. I think for our first video though, I did our little intro video, and it was just us talking about ideas for the Lads, like our first video idea.
Yeah.
And it was just a bunch of bullshit of us talking. And my favorite thing that I did that started off, that is still in the Lads videos till this day, is the Battle Block main menu theme music. Mm-hmm. Syncing up with the Lads. So the text syncs up with the music coming in. And I love that. I was like, man, this is my magnum opus. Like, this intro. And the outro, of course. But then
so far we have how many videos? 5 or 6?
Not a lot, but yeah. I mean, we work on our own, and then, it takes us a while. But let me see. We have 71 subs.
Yep. It's not our
We have
highest.
8 videos though.
It's not our highest. We were at 72, but we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's something. It's small, but it's it's fun.
Yeah.
And then I did the Twitter, the fake tweet. It's just Fitz saying, "These guys funny as, go sub to Lads." It's fucking got 12.1 thousand retweets, 69.4 thousand quote tweets, and 400,000 likes. And it was on 10:33 p.m. February 11th, 2021, which was actually the date and the time that I actually made that and put it up for the thing. So
that's pretty much Lads' start, is that date.
Yeah, that's when everything got situated. Of course, like, I believe. Yeah, no, that was literally the start of Lads, because that's when we recorded the video, We Are Lads. Mm-hmm. And then the next morning, I believe, is when we uploaded it, February 12th. So, it's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. And then we did Cards Against Humanity, then we did Lads versus Siege, then we did PUBG, but it's tactical, get it? Haha, yeah, I need new friends. And then we took a little hiatus because we were like trying to figure out what the hell was up with Adam.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what the hell was going on with Adam, and a bunch of people just had so many conflicting schedules, and it was just really fucking difficult to actually get us to sit down and
especially
record.
Me.
Yeah.
Fucking, I was with my parents at the time.
Yeah, and you were going through all your family shit at the same time, and fucking Adam was being his bitch ass self. So, but then we decided to hop on.
We came back. I moved into a new place. I'm with my girlfriend. Pretty cool. And then we did the Lads bully Eli in PUBG.
Yep.
This was after we got Eli in, so we had we had got everyone in already when this video came out. So we took a hiatus, and then we came back with one less lad and then a ton more lads. So a lot changed between those two videos, the two PUBG videos.
Yeah. A lot of moves.
A lot of moves. It's just so good. That video was pretty good.
We still need to do a video with Gary.
Yeah, we do.
Gary has yet to appear on the channel.
Yeah,
which I kind of have.
Which is funny.
I think I have an idea for that, but I'll talk to you about it later.
All right. Because he was gonna be in the Pico Park video.
Yeah, he was gonna be,
but I had to work.
Yeah, and then shit got fucked up. But hey, that was a good series, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because I was in every lads video up until Pico Park. Those two, part 1 and 2, I wasn't in.
So that means
because I had to work late.
So that means I am the only lad so far to be in every single lads video.
Yeah, fuck you.
Speaking of videos, when's your next one coming out?
Soon. I'm gonna start working on that footage we got for Warzone. I just took a break because pain.
Because sick and shit. I get you.
Sick and shit.
Yeah, I get you.
I was actually gonna start Monday, but fuck it. No. And yeah. Oh, but what I can say is that I've made every lad's thumbnail.
Yeah.
There's been times where you threw a bit of touches onto one.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I've done all the lads' thumbnails. Hell yeah. That's kind of been my designated
editing,
job.
Though, I've edited a majority of lads' videos.
Yeah, I did the first one, and then we both did the second one. Mm-hmm. You chopped it up. I threw on subtitles, chopped it up some more, put some more effects on. I did, we both worked on that one. And then Lads vs. Siege, that was, I believe, that was all you. PUBG, but it's tactical. Haha, yeah, I need new friends. I believe that this one was both of us or just you? No, it was just you.
Yeah, that one was me.
Yeah, so pretty much, I did the first one. Me and you both did the second one, and then you did Lads vs. Siege, PUBG, but it's tactical. The lads bully Eli in PUBG.
And then Charlie.
You and Charlie both did what it's like to play in.
Well, Charlie did
with an e-girl and Rainbow.
Charlie did the majority of it.
And then you slapped on subtitles and shit.
And then I slapped on a little bit. And then both Pico Park videos were mine.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I was essentially, at first, I was going to be the main editor for the lads, and then I ran into a few problems, and then, it came out to be Dink. So it's all cool.
But hey, it's all good.
Yeah, because
it gives me a chance to hone skills and,
True.
Yeah.
I've also made all the titles, I realized.
Yeah.
We are lads, Cards of Humanity, but we are going to get canceled. Lads versus Siege. Luther dies in this one. PUBG, but it's tactical. Get it? Haha. I need friends. The lads bully Eli in PUBG. What it's like to play with an e-girl in Rainbow Six Siege. Pico Park Madness. Pico Park Part 1. Absolute. Well, actually. You did the title for the second Pico Park.
Did I?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, you're right. I think I actually did what it's like to play with an e-girl in Rainbow Six Siege, too.
Actually, I did that one.
Oh, okay. Well.
Because you had an idea. You uploaded it. It was unlisted. I changed the title. Because you couldn't. Remember we were sitting down trying to think of a title?
I don't think that's right.
Is that not right? I don't remember.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. We love lads. Lads is life.
No. I was watching you edit it.
No, shut up. Skip it.
I figured it out. Okay, I'm skipping it.
Oh
God damn.
God. Anyway. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been fun. So hopefully we can get another lads video up. It's been about a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
And then another one coming up my channel. Yeah. How about you? How's what was your last video?
My last video was the edamame by Baby No Money. Warzone.
Damn, that was a month ago.
That absolutely flopped.
It was good though. It was
good. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but my content is taking a break until we make some moves next year. But we won't really talk about what's going on there. We'll save.
Yeah, we'll
that
wait for that one.
We'll save that for a new date. Lads
Yeah,
are
you
gonna
guys
be
are good
making
about that.
some. Lads are gonna be making some big moves next year, and
True.
it's gonna be great. And I'm excited for it.
Me too, man. But yeah, shit. Siege with Morons 4.
I want to do more.
That shit was
Siege.
funny.
I want to do more Siege with Morons, dude. That one's. I love doing those.
Those are fun. Yeah. And I won't be taking the game seriously, so like.
Although
it's
I'm
perfect.
sad that it has an Adam face in it because fuck you, Adam.
Yeah. Oh well, you got my face in it,
True.
and you got
Thick
Luther's
Mr.
furry
Krabs.
ass. It's Fursona, bro. No way.
And a thick Mr. Krabs.
What was the first video I ended up in?
I think it was the Siege with Morons 2. Or it was one of the Siege with Morons video.
I think I was in Siege with Morons 2. Yeah, it was Siege with Morons 2.
Yep.
Let me see. This shit will not let me do anything. But yeah, that's crazy. I remember that. Oh my god. But you know, with all that said, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think we pretty much wrapped. I think we pretty much covered everything we wanted to talk about in this one.
True. We kind of dragged it out at the end there, but that's fine.
It was a little bit more all over the place than the last episode, but you know what?
Yeah, that's fine.
It is what it is.
Oh,
So-
by the way, Siege with Morons 2 was well over a year ago. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Damn. All right.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode of Voices in the Attic. We hope you all enjoyed our little ramblings talking about YouTube and talking about Red going to the ER and needing to get his butt touched.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. So thank you for tuning in. Leave down in the comments if there's anything you guys want us to talk about or any subjects that are, you know, anything you want to hear, you know, any questions. But nonetheless, thanks for tuning in. We love making your Mondays better. And yeah.
We'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Hell yeah, baby.